The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Mike 50, Mike 50. 11. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Ready.
Now the rookie out of Tennessee. This is Alvin Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Ready. Yellow 80. Four down. Check. Four down.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Noah Spence in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Now the 9th-year man from LSU, Thomas Morstead, on to punt. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here.
Let's go now. Hey, 80's yours.
A first down throw for Winston. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Lucky. All day, baby, all day. Ready. Blue 80. Let's go, Mike 50.
Now the first carry for Doug Martin. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Ready, easy, Sonic. Watch the safety creep. Switch. Ready,
First down, Winston. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So 2nd and 10 here.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
A toss play. This is Martin. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Jameis to throw it. It's caught by Mike Evans. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first. Jameis now on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. That'll bring up second down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
On second down, Martin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Winston now to throw on first down. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On first down, Breeze. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On second down, Kamara. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Three down. Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. Ready.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively.
Ready? Check 40.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall right on the 30-yard line. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. On first and 10, here's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Man left, man left. 53, ready. Hey. Four down. Ready.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Hot. Boom! Yeah, baby. Here we go. Ready. You waiting? 58 to the mic. 58 to the mic. Ready. Here we go. Kill. 95-56.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Ready. 58, boys. 58, Mike. Clock. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine, baby. Here we go.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Your trip is here.
So still in search of the first down after that last completion. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Ready. You waiting?
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Check. Motion out of the backfield.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And some room to roam now. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Watch tight end. Ready. Four down. Here go 21. Watch twist.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Watch tight. Tight end right. Ready. 95-56.
Ginn will come in motion right. On 2nd down, Peterson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Tight end left. Ready. Four down. Check. Four down.
The motion man here, Fleener. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And the tight end goes in motion left. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level and quick, Make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. Ready?
Now they'll throw with Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he puts it through. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Reminder later tonight, a good one down in Miami. It'll be the Raiders and the Dolphins. A lot of playoff history between those two in the 70s.
Yeah, there sure is.
And then tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 9, the unofficial halfway point of the season with the Lions and Packers from Lambeau.
Tight left.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now Winston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Marcus Williams, the rookie from Utah. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Nice pick. Watch tight end. Tight right. Ready.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Tight right. Hey, boys, ready.
Breeze to throw on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Thomas. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 29. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Breeze now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Ready.
On second down, here's Breeze. Now they go screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Ready. You ready? Hey. 4 down. Check nine. Opposite. Whip. Ready. Yellow lady. 21. Check.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. The first half update now from Philadelphia. And the Eagles out in front early. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Second down following the incompletion.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Ready. White 25.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
Ready. White 25. Flip.
Working out of the gun, Winston. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Hey, I got number 80. I got number 80. Ready. White 25. Single.
Winston now. Jackson's got it over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
His throw incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Meanwhile, a second quarter score from Carolina. An early lead in that game for the Falcons. Matt Ryan with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Sonic. Ready.
Play fake to Martin. Now Jameis. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Brandon Coleman was the intended target, and it's second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll power his way up near the 25. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Ready. Yellow weighty. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Alert. Ready. 3 down. Waiting.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move. Ready. 5-9.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Man left. Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
They go play action here on first down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brent Grimes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Just 1 yard to go here on second down.
Strong right. Ready. Move ready.
Now a play fake to Martin. Here's Winston. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach and incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Martin. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Here's Archer. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked down hard, right at the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, yeah.
2nd down and 4.
Single. Ready. 21. 82 is mine. I got 82. 82 is mine. Mike 5-4. Ready. Safe. Waiting.
The motion man here, Flainer.
Under crunch. Ready, what's that?
Toss play, Kamara. Room here to run. And he loses the football a 2nd time. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
In motion right is Thomas. Now a pitch out to Kamara. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Second down following the run.
Watch tight. Tight end right. Over. Ready.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Check 37. Kill. Got it. Opposite.
To throw is Breeze. And it's caught. Kobe Flainer. Breeze finding Flainer for New Orleans first.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 1st down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The motion man here, Flainer. Now a toss, Kamara left side. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. We waiting.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
So the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Ready. Move. Now we're waiting. Ready for check.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Now, this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. Ready. White 25. 3 down. 3 down.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Winston. And bulldozing his way through. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's
Back
right.
now here
Tight end's
live
right.
in New Orleans. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
Watch 80. Watch 80.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Strong left. Strong left. Ready.
Jameis to throw it. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Five yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down.
Hey, we got right. We got right. Hey, defense. Ready.
They run it again with Martin. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Ready. Blue ready. 4 down. 4 down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Play it, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it. Easy, easy, easy. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Now a play fake here on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On second down, Winston again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus Williams, the rookie from Utah. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Easy, kill, waiting. 5-9.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He finds Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity missed there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Single. Got a single in the slot. Single in the slot. Ready. Monday. Watch 19. Watch 19. Target. You're Mike 50.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Ready. Mike 5.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Ready. Yellow Wadey. 4 down. Alert.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Ready. 95-56.
4 down. 4 down.
Hey, easy.
Shift.
Easy.
Watch the shift.
Ready. Kill. Ready. Yellow Wadey.
Ginn will come in motion right. Now they'll run it on the toss. Finding room to the 20. And he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Wadey.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Here's Breeze. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Play fake. Winston. He's going to let it fly. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Hey, we got tight right.
Ready. White 5-5.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. They find some open field here. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. And what are the whistles for? A timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
21, 21.
Everyone's got
Ready.
four down.
Blue 80. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Under 10, under 10. 21, 21. Ready.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On the NFL scoreboard there in the fourth quarter in Philadelphia. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Saints, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now.